John Jackson here live at the lab with the 500-yard freestyle NCAA champion Cristian Quintero. You know, Cristian, we asked Chuma Edoga this. He said, how'd you get here from Georgia? You came from even farther than that. How'd you get here from Caracas, Venezuela? What made you choose USC?
Well, it was a hell of a ride. I did all the recruiting thing by myself. Like, I wasn't sure of which college to choose. I was basically looking for like high-ranked college on like both swimming and academically, because I was also focused on the academic part. USC was among them, and they were pretty much the only one that were able to make me eligible for Division I. And they really pay attention to my case. Like some other universities didn't even care. They just look at my papers like, oh, this is just too hard. Like it's gonna be like impossible to make me eligible. But yeah, USC like actually really tried, and they made it. And so here I am.
When I look at your trip from Venezuela to USC, when you were back, in high school before you got here, did you ever envision the success that you have now? Did you ever envision you would end up being you?
It was always a dream, As a kid, you always like dream with like big goals and stuff. But yeah, I mean, not really at the state line right now, but it was part of my vision of the future as swimming, being able to go to Olympics, go to a really good college, swim well.
I was reading about you, and they really talked. Perhaps the most versatile swimmer in the nation was the line. And I'm curious, what's the key? Not many guys do the short sprints and the long distances the way you do. What is the key to being able to master both short and long distances as a swimmer?
Well, that comes back more from back home, Venezuela, the way I used to train back with my coach on my club team. I guess he trained me that way. That was actually one of the reasons why I caught Dave's attention at Worlds. I met with him. I think he saw me like swimming like the mile, something like that, and my stroke was really short. And I also swim like other events, like more shorter like that, and that's a lot of potential in it, I guess. But yeah, we train a lot of distance. Right now, it's mostly bands like Dave runs like a practice of long sprinters. It's mostly run on like sprint sets. Whether it depends if you're like on short distance or middle distance or long distance, you go to the long sprint, short sprint, or mid sprint group. And what changed is just like how many repetitions you do of it. But I guess that's the way I became like have a like high range.
Now take me through the training part of it, because swimming is intense. I told you before we got on the air, one day of swimming I'd be done, right? The time you get up in the morning, how many hours are you in the pool? What is the training like?
Well, mostly we wake up, at least I wake up 5:30 in the morning. We start weights at 5:45 with a swim team. Sometimes we run like 5:45 to, I'll say 7. Then we go to a quick swim, 7 to 8, for those who have like class at 8. That is the same on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Tuesday, Thursday, in the morning, the long sprint group, which I am, we swim in the morning 6 a.m. to 8 to our swim, whether the short sprint group, they do like some drill and stuff on the baseball field. And in the afternoons, we all swim together 2 to 4 p.m.
Wait, 2 hours in the pool?
Yes, 2 hours in the pool.
Oh, shoot. That's where that would be the problem.
Talk to me. You put in all that work. Talk to me about goals. I mean, we got Rio 2016 coming up, next summer. You got NCAAs coming up this summer. What's on your board of things to do?
Well, of course, keep the hard work. Keep the main goal, I guess, is the 400-free. Defend that title. That's my main goal. That's my personal goal. We also have like goals, of course, as a team. Defend also the 4x200 title we have on the 800-free relay. And, well, we hope to get a good spot. I don't want to,
right.
set high expectations for, don't want to put, pressures on the team and stuff, but we have high standard, high expectations for all the guys and for the team itself.
Now, how about individual, though, in terms of records? Because I know you finished 0.22 seconds behind Larson Jensen's record. How much is that carrot dangled out there, and does the record come down this year?
Well, let me tell you, when I find out I was going to get the extra year for USC, I was so excited just because of that, because when I was going to get that extra chance, that second chance to beat that record, which I really wanted to do on the previous season. Wasn't able to do it. Larson Jensen, of course, great swimmer.
Yeah.
We know of him. But yeah, I was so close, and I really wanted to do it. And now that I got a second chance, it's just amazing.
Gotta love a sport that comes down to 0.2 of a second.
It's
the difference. All that work just to get that extra 0.2. Well, thank you, Cristian. Big NCAA is coming up for you, and then hopefully, what a great Olympic tradition that maybe you can join here as a Trojan. Game on, making move today to the Lorenzo, the most talked about apartment community at the University of Southern California. Upscale student living is waiting for you. Hurry. Spaces are going fast. Don't miss out. Immediate occupancy. Visit thelorenzo.com or call 213-863-4307. We got a lot of great athletes at USC. Cristian Quintero is one. Adoree Jackson is another. He will come and close the show when we come back here at the Lab.